Hi guys, it's Mina. Welcome back to another nighttime pouring edition. We just did a pour called Blossom, which you guys probably have already seen at this point. And I had yellow in my color palette to use, but then decided at the last minute to not use it. So rather than let these paints sit here and dry up or have problems, I might as well use them. I have a canvas that I'm not that crazy about. It looks like a straight pour that we did with a lot of Prussian blue and gold, and there's a lot of gold in the center. Too much gold for my taste, so we're gonna pour over this. So let me show you the colors real quick. This is my DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. Everything is mixed with Liquitex Gloss Medium and Floetrol and the paint, leaving a slight mound on a mound and then disappearing. Okay, so this one is Modern Masters Burnt Orange, which I really like this color a lot. It's so pretty. And we're going to be using this one a lot in tonight's pour. This one is DecoArt Americana Decor Satin Enamels in pure white, and to that I have added some of the DecoArt Dazzling metallics in white pearl. Okay, next we have Amsterdam's Naples Yellow Red, light, I think it's light, Naples Yellow. It's a very pretty peachy sort of color. I really like this, especially with the burnt orange. It's beautiful. And we have here the culprit, Liquitex Basics Cadmium Yellow Deep, which is a very pretty color in its own right. I don't know. Okay. We also have Amsterdam Permanent Blue Violet. And these are the two fun ones. This one is Folk Arts Multi-Surface Paint Satin Acrylic Paint. This is Juneberry. And it's very pretty. Kind of orchidy, sort of purpley, exotic color. Not real dark though, very pretty and light, and it works beautifully with the next one, which is one of my favorite colors, Pink Tourmaline by Extreme Sheen. And this is so pretty. This is just beautiful. This like luscious sort of bubblegum pink with the sparkle in it. So pretty, and it does beautiful things next to the gold. It does beautiful things with that Juneberry color. It's awesome. So I just got that back. I hadn't had some in a very long time. Okay, let's layer a cup for 20 by 20. We need 15 ounces of paint. That's a 16-ounce cup. Let's get going. Okay, we're going to start with a little bit of gold in the center. Just a little bit. And we're going to put the burnt orange in the middle of this one. So what you put in your cup first is what's going to be at the bottom, at the center of your painting. At the what comes out last, so that's going to be the very middle. So we're going to have a little bit of gold in the center and then some burnt orange around that. And I want to put some of this Naples Yellow Red in there. Now we're going to use our yellow. Now we're going to put a layer of white. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put a layer of burnt orange on the other side of that yellow, just to sort of sandwich it in so it can't get anywhere near the pinks, because that's what I don't really want to happen. I'm going to put a layer of gold in again. Just a little bit more this time. And some of the pink tourmaline. And let's put the permanent blue violet on the other side of that. And some of the Juneberry. Let's go back to the gold. Okay. Put a layer of white in there. And then we'll go the other way. No, I'm not going to go there. The burnt orange again. Now we're getting to what's going to be the outside of the cup. And the Naples Yellow. And yellow. A little bit of gold. And let's end it with one layer of burnt orange since we have some paint left. Might as well use it right now. Okay. Alright. So I have my drips that I just scraped off the table for when we did Blossom. It's kind of this pretty mauve-y sort of color. I'm going to throw a little bit of my white in there, just to not only lighten it up but also increase the amount of paint that I have to use. I'm going to stir that up, and now it's a light mauve, we call it. That's thick, so we're gonna put some water in it. Because you always want your flow extenders to be thinner than the other paint, so that they can slide around nice and easy. Okay, now, we are repouring on a canvas. So when you repour on something, first of all, you want to make sure that it's dry and that it's been dry for a while. You don't want to repour on something that you poured yesterday that just happened to be dry, because the inside of it is not dry. The surface of it's dry. You want to make sure the whole thing is cured. So there's a fingernail test, which you can do. So you could come over to the side of your painting. Can you get like nice and close? And you actually take your fingernail and you push down. And if you see any indentation into the paint, it's not cured. You shouldn't repour on it at that point, because what's underneath the surface might still be wet. And when you put a whole bunch of wet paint on there, those underneath layers could crack. And when paint dries, it contracts. So as it contracts, it can actually split. And that's what gives you those big cracks. So make sure anything you're repouring on has been dry for a while. Okay, so we're gonna actually put this base coat on first. I have to thinned it out enough. I didn't check again. Because I want to make sure that we don't see blue peeking through, especially since we don't have any blue in those colors. In that color palette, we want to make sure that this is covered and our sides are covered and everything goes nicely. Okay, that's nice and smooth. You want to make sure that there's still a decent amount of paint on the edges. Like with Blossom, when I was tilting it, that first tilt, the edge was a little thin. So it was sliding really nice, and then when we got right to the corner, it all of a sudden started rolling over itself because I had a thinner layer of paint on the corner. Okay. So that's good. Now I'm just going to get the sides real quick. That's looking pretty good. It looks like we've got a nice smooth layer on there. There's not too much paint moving, but it is still moving. Dry my hands off a little bit so I don't drop the cup, and then we'll pour it. This one's going to be very pretty. Mother's Day is coming up, which is exciting. Okay, here we go. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yeah, baby, as you wish.
Here we go. That's pretty cool. That looks nice. I wish we'd had a tiny bit more of the purple in the center, but I like it. I like how there's that band of purple in there, and I like how that's the burnt orange, which is really cool. Let's just torch this real quick. Let's tilt this out. I think I want to go over this side first and hook that burnt orange over the corner and stretch it out. That's sliding nice and easy. Back to center. I'm actually not going to go that way first. We're going to go this way now. Bring this back to the middle a little bit. I'm going to go walk it down. Let's go for a walk. Pretty cool. Reminds me of the inside of a flower. There's like mist going off the edge there, and rather than ruin that composition, I'm just going to take the burnt orange and go right over here. And encourage that to fall off the edge all by itself. What do you think, HOA?
I think it's bitchin'. Cross between a geode and a rose. Very jewelly.
Very what?
It has jewel.
Oh, jewel tones.
It really reminds me of a geode.
Geode? Make sure the edges are set up and covered. Alright, well this is pretty cool. I will show you guys when it's dry. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. We'll see you soon. Hi guys. So I think you guys might remember Cinnabar, the horse we painted. So one day Gail came a whooping and it seemed like Cinnabar resisted Gail's forces and they got into kind of a fight and she kind of kicked his butt a little bit and knocked him over. So we had repainted him and we did it inside the little studio because it was kind of a very windy day. Gail had it coming for him, but we didn't get to shoot that one just because the space was so tight. But I love all these colors and how he came out. I hope you guys can see that. It's beautiful. And this time I did actually paint his legs as well instead of just leaving them white. My dad really liked it, but he said that he wanted a little bit more color on the legs rather than the very artistic interpretation of letting it drip down. So this is Cinnabar repoured. These colors are beautiful and I really like him. He's like kind of Dr. Seussy now, but very pretty. Just some beautiful colors on here. I really like his face with that shocking pink. I'll show you this side too. I don't know if you can see it very well because of the sun, but he came out really, really beautiful. I definitely like the other side better. This side, it's just very cool. I guess this pop of orange in here just really lights it up and a nice pop of color. So this is Cinnabar repoured. Sorry we couldn't shoot it. Just wasn't working. But I did want to show you guys. My dad is actually coming to pick him up and take him home today. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so here's our dried result. I really like this one. I think this turned out so pretty. This one definitely had more of the burnt orange in it than the pink and the Juneberry, but that purple is still in there, which is really, really pretty. I really like this one. I love that depth. This part up here is just awesome. Beautiful corner, almost looks like marbling and granite. Some little gold, some nice lines. I love that gradation in there. It's beautiful. Bright and happy and cheerful. Just like mother's love. Hello, Gail. So we're gonna call this one Mother's Love. This was awesome. Thank you guys all so much for being here with me, and I wish you all a happy Mother's Day. I have a wonderful, wonderful mom, and I was so blessed to also grow up with my grandmother and my aunt. And, you know, happy Mother's Day to all the aunties out there, all the grandmas. You know, you guys are just amazing, and you mean so much to all of us. And as a mom now, I have a different perspective. So, and my daughter, Tatiana, wants to come and say hi real quick.
Hi, Mama. I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Well, wait, can you say that again? I can't see you.
Hi, Mama. Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
Thank you, darling. I love you too.
It's a gorgeous baby.
Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, you guys, we'll see you guys for the next one. Have an awesome, awesome day. We'll see you soon.